Hi, so I'm a Great Plains customer, and I want to know if it makes sense for me to move my business onto BC. How am I going to find out whether it's going to be a great fit or not? Well, the key there is what are your business requirements, and how do your business requirements match up against what the functionality is inside of BC? Now, I'm not asking you what is Great Plains doing for me today and how does that translate into what happens in BC? I'm asking you, what are the key core functional requirements that you have as a business, both today and aspirationally, of what you hope your ERP software will do? And how does that match against BC? And then, how do you get this kind of a detailed analysis in a manner that you can actually afford it and in a manner that you could trust? What we have here is we have some high level data produced from our Discover session. And what this is showing us is the fit of your business requirements against Business Central, not only at an overall level, but also on a module by module basis. Now, how do you get this, again, this level of detailed information that you can trust and get it in a manner that you can afford to do it? Let me show you very quickly. Again, what we're doing here is we're using something called Discover. And Discover is an online tool that I'm going to show you here in a second that fits in between what I consider kind of the two classic ways of getting requirements. One is using those free tools that you can identify on the internet, such as those that'll be found by a partner organization or by a software vendor. And typically, those are about a quarter inch deep, lack a lot of sophistication, and are intended to drive you to a very specific software solution. On the flip side are consultant led requirements gathering projects. Those often take months, sometimes cost tens and hundreds of thousands of dollars, and typically will ask 10, 20, 30,000 questions that often relate to individual functional requirements inside of software platforms instead of focusing on business process requirements. Take a look at what we have here. Here is that Discover platform that we talked about. On the side here, we have general business requirements such as finance or purchasing or inventory, things that you're kind of used to looking at inside of GP. What we're asking you to do is come in here, look at one of these line items which reflect business requirements and make a decision. Is this something that I absolutely positively must have in the new software because it's a critical business requirement? Or do I not need it at all? Or am I unsure? In which case, we can come back and help you decide. Or is this something I should have? It's not a deal breaker, but we really should have this functionality. Or is something that I could have? If it's something that I could have, all that means is, wow, we've got the musts and the shoulds taken care of. Now, these are the aspirational things that would really make our new software, our new ERP platform, software valuable to us. Now, we have had folks fill these out typically in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, how much time? Maybe 20, 30 minutes a day, consistent effort to finish these. We've actually had folks finish these and had them completely done within a weekend in a case of an emergency. You can get this done quickly, efficiently, and then have a absolute detailed, granular level of understanding of how BC will fit against your business requirements, but also that high level graphical view that I showed you before. Absolute genius application. You can't afford not to take advantage of this.